What's good, Chiefs Kingdom, and welcome back to the Water Boys channel as we have another signing to discuss. But before we do dive into that, please be sure to be subscribed to the channel as I will keep you up to date on anything Kansas City Chiefs related that you do not want to miss out on. And oh yeah, please be sure to give me that big thumbs up and like this video. It helps out so greatly. Without further ado, let's jump into Ronald Jones. Before we do jump into Ronald Jones, I did want to mention two kind of sneaky depth signings that might benefit the Chiefs in the long run this year. They signed Deon Bush earlier in the week and Jermaine Carter yesterday. Now, Jermaine Carter, he played all season basically with the Panthers, had 88 tackles. I'm going to be real with you, I don't know too much on these people, but I do know that Jermaine Carter, hopefully he fills in that third linebacking role or is a good rotational linebacker. You know, my main thing with this is, please be better than Neiman. That's all I ask. It's not that high of a bar that's set, but if you can surpass it, Chiefs Kingdom would be oh so great. And then the next guy, Deon Bush, it's funny. He was actually signed when Tyreek Hill was traded, and he tried to check in with Chiefs Kingdom. Then he realized Tyreek Hill was traded, and it really wasn't a good time to check in with Chiefs Kingdom. So he checked in with everyone. It seems like he's enjoying the fan base and everything, and the fan base seems to be enjoying him and his personality. So that's good to see. He looks like another depth safety too, to take over a Sorensen role or take over an Armani Watts role. I would love Armani Watts back on this team, but it just seems like he doesn't get the type of playing time we hope to see from him. So if Deon Bush fills either role, I've seen quite a few tapes on him, nothing too much. Like I said, I didn't know much about him either, but he's got some athleticism, and I think he could fit into this DB group really well. But we're all here for one signing, and one signing that happened this morning. We've heard about it earlier in the week that it was rumored to happen, but Ronald Jones signed a 1 year with incentives that can take it up to $5 million. I think this is a sneaky great signing, honestly. If you guys haven't checked out my video of, and a lot of you have actually, of Kareem Hunt, my potential hope he would come here, that basically kills that. But also too, I think this is a good secondary replacement, honestly. Like, Ronald Jones, he's a solid back. He had a great college career at USC. Last year was a slump year, but I don't know if I can consider it a slump year. Like I said, I don't follow him thoroughly, but I do know of him, and I do know the type of runner he is. But it looked like Tampa mostly focused on Fournette. I know Tampa was hoping he would take over that main role, but Fournette came on strong. And Ronald Jones last year had a little over 400 yards and 4 touchdowns. But the year prior, he had 6 touchdowns and almost 1,000 yards. He's a capable back, and I think these incentives that take it over $5 million will be incentives like, do you crack 1,000 yards? I know that's one for sure. And if that's an incentive too, that means KC is looking to heavily involve him in this offense, which would be interesting to see. Like I said, Clyde Edwards-Helaire is not an every down back, but a rotational back, especially with someone as talented as Jones, is something great to see. Now I know I gotta talk to the fans who's like, man, we should have kept a Darrell Williams. We should bring back a Jet McKinnon. I think a Jet McKinnon can still happen. Like, the running back room right now is just Helaire, Jones, and Gore. They usually run with 4. Jet McKinnon can be your 3rd, with Gore being your 4th. Williams, I just think his time is up in KC. I said I thought he priced himself out, but he'll probably see a contract like Jones. But at that too, I think Jones is a better back than Williams. And I mean, you can leave that up for debate. I know Williams has done so much for KC, and definitely being undrafted, he's like been a diamond in the rough. So I appreciate everything he's done, but I think he's hit his peak. Now I hope he hasn't. I'm not calling him out saying he hasn't. I just think in this offense, I think it kind of limits him. But he has proven he has gained blocking, better runner, and passing. I just think Jones' bar is higher than Williams, and that's why I'm excited for it. And I think Jones can honestly have the potential of taking over a full-time or taking up most of the snaps from Helaire, which is going to be exciting to see. Because Helaire, I want to see him more in the rotational pass game. Hey, get those passes. That's what we got him for, was the screen game, short passes. Jones's game, that's where he struggles, is he's not a pass catcher. At least that's what they say. He has receiving yards, and I've seen some tape where, I mean, he has a touchdown against us on a short pass yard where he hurdled Sorensen. So it's capable, and it's easy to adjust his game to be better, but I think he would be mostly focused in the running game. And also, too, I saw he struggles when he fumbles. And I looked, and it's not as big as a thing as what I thought it was. Now, it was Tampa Bay going in on him because he had some crucial fumbles in critical times. So I do get it, and it's those times, us fans, we do it even in KC on people. I don't think he's ever fumbled on a run. He's fumbled on the pass catching, and I think that's where a lot of people say he struggles with pass catching because then he ends up fumbling. But he only had like 2 or 3 fumbles last year, and I didn't recall the other ones prior to past. If you guys do know, leave it down in the comments below because I got more research to do on this. But I think he's a great complementary back, and then if you bring in a Jet McKinnon, you are set. What I do love and what's been amazing is the punch back Veach has had after trading Tyreek Hill. Everyone, and of course everyone in the social media, mainstream, especially ESPN, NFL Network, counts KC out. The beautiful thing about this Tyreek Hill trade was it gave KC a chance to build a team, and he's using this 20 million, like 25 million, like beautifully. You signed an MVS, a Juju, you signed Ronald Jones, you bring in core depth guys. A sneaky one too that I might be talking about hopefully tomorrow is Arden Key, a rotational pass rusher who's very young and had a solid year with San Fran. And then he's in the market for trading maybe for a James Bradbury and maybe signing a Stephon Gilmore. He is making the most of this Tyreek Hill trade, and you just gotta love it. He's gonna be like, hey, I'm not limiting myself here. Let's build a great team around, and they're still gonna have struggles with us, and I love it. He's making most of every opportunity. It's exciting to see. I hope I'll be checking back in with more signings. I will be checking out with more hypothetical things, rumors, and things like that, but I know more signings should be coming. I'll have more highlights as well because I gotta get you guys highlights on RoJo and MVS. That's gonna be fun to be looking at that. I already got a sneak peek. I know you guys did too, but let's see how it fits in our offense. But let me know in the comments down below. My question for today is, do you think Ronald Jones at the end of the year will have more rushing yards than Clyde Edwards-Helaire? Let me know in the comments, and with that, I am checking out. You guys enjoy your weekend. I will check back in with you soon. Peace.